toughest format for this season? I'm going to throw it out there and say the specialist.
Definitely the specialist.
The specialist format, we did it last year at Surfers and everyone was spent.
Last year was the first time we did that one and it was so hard, like so much harder than I thought it would be, and it was hot when we did it as well, and I just remember when the last iron came around everyone was buggered.
So it's a run, a ski, a swim, a board, and then all of the points accumulated you do the iron, and that's the one that counts. So I'd say that one's going to be super tough.
I mean, running in soft sand, we all know, it doesn't matter how fit you are, that's always going to hurt.
4-minute soft sand run, which is one of the hardest things to do. So you're adding it all together, it's just one of the toughest races I've ever done.
I think the toughest format is the survival.
I think the toughest format is going to be the survival.
All the formats are tough in their own way, but the survival is especially tough because you got 3 races, 3 minutes break, and girls are being cut from the bottom of the field.
That first race, everyone's got to be going really quick just to stay in it, and you've got to be really warmed up after 2 full days of racing, so I think it's going to be really tough.
It's such fast racing and such short racing, and you just have to be up the front the whole time to make sure that you stay in there until the last race.
I think the toughest format for me this year is going to be the endurance format.
The 40-minute enduro will be really difficult.
I think the enduro surf is going to be the toughest format.
The toughest format for me this season will probably be the enduro. I don't really like the longer formats.
Coming back from glandular fever, I haven't been able to do as much longer training. I've been sticking to more the shorter training and racing styles, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes.
Especially because we have to train for an enduro and then back up for an eliminator the next day. It's quite different, and I think that'll be really interesting to see how that goes this season.
Just such a long, hard race, but I guess the whole weekend is going to be pretty full on because we're going Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I get a bit bored, I don't have a good attention span, so for me it's just too much of a, oh, you keep going, keep coming around. But in the end of the day, it's a race, I got to do it, I got to stay focused, and hopefully I can maintain that through the race.